two totally different personalities on there. The understated, quietly spoken Kean Barry. I feel like I've known him for an awful long time and still waiting for that real best from him. Is this the best from Lawrence Ilagan? First match.
Oh yeah, good start this. Couldn't quite find the second 60.
Yeah, these are the types of finishers. You'll expect to get at least one dart to double, but it's two with that treble 10. No problem whatsoever.
180, 66 in two.
He is, but I think it was quite mature there before he threw them three darts there. He just took 2 or 3 seconds just to reassess because it wasn't a great first 6 darts in this leg.
Mature. He's in his mid-40s. Come on now.
Still young to me. Still young to me.
Fair point, pal.
Back me up, Wayne. Back me up. You're not that old, Glenn, was what you should have said.
I didn't think to say that.
This time I buy you a bottle of water. But again, he's persevering. It's such a good dart. He looks really focused.
He does.
He's really up for the challenge. I was chatting with his, or trying to chat with his travel partner. He fancied his chances as Kean does on this one. 5-8. Oh, outstanding!
A 66, 2 81s and a 158. This is a magnificent start from both players.
Yeah, your mind, it goes into anxiety. Now you can see that winning line and all of a sudden the process is just a bit quicker. But that's better.
That's the way you recover.
An outstanding game. Are we about to see another magnificent moment?
I just feel if we saw more and more of him playing on these big stages against better players, Lawrence Ilagan could be so much better than he performs right now.
He's still winning on the Asian tour right now. He looks like he's enjoying every moment. The doubles have deserted him for a moment. Can he get it back? Can we go the distance? Double 6 will be the target.
There's that composure. It goes. He's got it, and then it just disappears. Double 10.
Both on debut, both searching for their first 2 points at the Grand Slam of darts. That was a big moment for Kean Barry on throw, remember. If he can find this big one, double one, he would have the darts in the last leg. Massive moments for Lawrence Ilagan. Eyes not taken off that double one.
Yeah, it was all going so well, wasn't it? 3-2 up for the win. For the win. That is a cracking dart, that really is. That was an entertaining game of darts. It was one that was kind of must-win for both, but it was Kean Barry that gets to 5 legs first, and it was a 5-3 win over Lawrence Ilagan to keep his hopes alive in this year's Grand Slam of darts.
Down to a 2-darter, that's the only positive to come out of that.
With a chance to come back to level the match.
95. Right, we go 100.
Is it 2 tops? No, it's treble 16 for double. He's not really threatened it. So for a break and a 2-0 lead. Noa-Lynn looking at the 16s. That's a slip. It'll have to be the 14s now. 14 and bull, or treble 14 for double 11. Gets the treble double 11. 2-0 Noa-Lynn van Leuven. Not happy with that, Ryan. You can see from the reaction. Scamps away down to the 19s. That doesn't work. Treble 18 comes to his aid. And just for a change, he's down to a finish first.
Noa-Lynn soon will be joining him.
110.
Single 18 for a level game. Well, that did not look likely a couple of minutes ago. But Ryan Joyce has pegged Noa-Lynn van Leuven back. So they'll be walking a tightrope if they do lose this game.
6. Right, require 140.
It's good. He needed to follow it with another and couldn't.
To level it back off at 3 apiece. 76 required here for Van Leuven.
I'm talking about 64 and 72 in the opening couple of legs. No bother. Things have been trickier since then. And they remain tricky for Noa-Lynn van Leuven.
Right, you require 60.
Nice flat dart gives him good view, but now double 10.
50.
More missed opportunities.
Noa-Lynn just taking some time here. Composure is needed. Just to stop this drought of doubles. The drought is over. The game is level. And had any of those gone, it might have been curtains. But a 1-7-1 would leave tops for the match. And that's what he's got. Superb visit from Ryan Joyce. He's not been convincing in this match, but he's closing it out in pretty convincing fashion.
99. Right, you require 40.
To win it 5-3. Double 10. Ryan Joyce has dug himself out of a massive hole, and Noa-Lynn van Leuven still waits for a first TV win in PDC darts. Terrific.
Yeah, capable of that dart,
83.
unfortunately, with Mickey. It just all gets a little bit floaty.
He was trying to pick the right side off with more just the eyeball than the arm.
Yeah. Great leg from Robby John. It would be a comfortable hole to throw if he just gives it a little pop finish, but he is under pressure from Mickey.
He loves it.
Does anyone love pressure? Seriously?
Absolutely.
10.
He doesn't.
Mickey requires 60.
I think he enjoyed it.
I don't. We'll see if Mickey enjoys this. That is not in the way, because his darts do not stand up to attention like Robby John's.
50.
And he's not too happy with that result. A great chance to get another break of throw going, and Robby John, you expect to pop at first dart. But now it's continuing the same miss pattern he had from the last visit. He cannot find a 32.
No,
I mean, that was a pretty good try, but you can just tell he's desperate to get the line right.
Yeah. 5 darts outside.
Game's on the third leg. Mickey Mansell.
That's a real pinch, because Robby John at 180 in that leg.
Yeah, now certainly Robby John will be feeling his back is to the wall, and he's responding well with that feeling. Perfectly, in fact. Because should Mickey Mansell get another break of throw here, he's just hold a throw away from winning the match.
140.
That would be a sort of disaster if Robby John loses this, because he was so good in beating. Oh, we are 6 in.
That's a different sort of cocky.
Yeah, it was, yes.
Well, where's this come from?
There's been a few 9-dart attempts this year, none closer than Gerwen van Veen earlier today. Can RJR do it?
He certainly can if he gets this dart. Well, they probably should have went 15s then, I think. Now, great stuff, but he still has to keep his focus on the fact that that 52 has a 32 usual ending pattern. Does he change that here, do you think?
I'm going to say, do you think?
It might be the wise thing, given
60.
the discomfort he was showing getting it earlier. Stick with it then. Still outside.
20.
Right, well, he's not attacking it. Attack. Don't be afraid of going inside. Because that can happen, John. It can become a pattern, can't it?
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people that play, obviously, on double 16 really don't mind that adjustment up to the double 8. It's right there next door. It's an easy adjustment in most cases.
Got to attack it now.
Game shot the fifth man.
Yeah, I know, Robby, I know.
Sixth man is ready to throw first. Game on.
Yes. Yeah, that was a peculiar follow-through for Robby John.
He might have just been thinking about that switch or something.
Could have done.
And then just didn't.
59. Robby John, you require 110.
Big moments. Remember, who wins this game is in such a good position
54. Mickey, you require 158.
in this group to go through and let the others battle it out. We saw 158 earlier from Kean Barry in his win over Lawrence Ilagan.
You require 56.
For a level game. And back on throw.
Game shot the second.
Well, that tops was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Seventh man is Robby John.
Up and down, he's got to leave tops if he has another chance at double in this game.
I agree. I don't like him on 32. John.
Okay, that's not what I meant, you know it.
No.
46.
Well, that is a
Well,
mess.
yeah, now that is kind of an opening here. Of course, it's a maximum really needed to punish it fully, to get to the one treble out that would really threaten to take the leg. He needs this third dart desperately.
Where has that come from? Where has that come from? Incredible.
The deepest kind of class, but this is a class of its own. Went for two tops.
94. Mickey require 114.
If he can nick this leg, that would be astonishing. Literally having trouble to throw 3 straight darts. To then go max 114, that is madness, absolute madness.
Didn't look likely, you're right.
Did not, but he really has turned this round.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
he's as likely as you could look right now.
Yes, it's a 3-minute spell, John. This is all this is.
Well, in the first of 5 legs, sometimes a 3-minute spell is all it takes.
Yep. Yep. We've seen a break and a hole turn around World Championships.
And a 25 would have left him a finish there, and that's why he's just distraught a bit that he didn't, because that leaves 6 starts now for the 81.
What a way to wrap up this game. That is incredible from Mickey Mansell. That really was. He was being outplayed, royally outplayed. Then he turned it round with a 180 and 114 game shot. Then another 180.
Deflected out of him.
Yes, he's at 7 this year already as Mike Didek. When that first one goes, expected the other one to go. Suljovic needs the treble 20. You can just see him. He may not look as awkward on the TV there, but the angle of that dart means this treble just has to move across the hockey.
And he couldn't jam it underneath in the end.
60.
Ends up halving his score down to 60. Mike Dedeker should get at least a dart at bullseye for a breaker throwing the lead in this game. Distracted by an insect, but it's game on now. Double 5. 2 on Mike Dedeker. Clinical when he needed to be.
Back that fly. So deadly on the doubles. It's a different target. He likes the 16th route, of course. Hit the double 5 in the last.
30.
4 darts missed for a 3-1 lead. Mensur Suljovic with a tricky proposition of a 1-2-9 with which to deal. Double 20 in ball. Not going to happen. Mike Dedeker will be coming back
42.
with 10. Now, does he go straight at the double 5?
I honestly don't think he's even made the decision right now. You can see him looking around, looking at the score. Well, that's the perfect marker. Got to be aggressive, super aggressive.
No score. Mensur require 87.
That's the 87 that Mike took out in the previous leg to get a break. And Mensur returned the favour. It's nowhere near the treble. Bullseye it'll have to be.
62.
It'll be the same strategy for Didecker. His eyes are at the top of that board. Once again, you can't get no closer.
Well, that second dart didn't look like much help, did it? Seemed to lie down and cover a bit of the bed.
Sometimes it'd be too good, but 2 from 16 on the doubles for Mike Didecker.
It was the double that cost him yesterday against Jermaine. Double 8 for Mensur. 2 apiece it is. That's the break back he needed. Holds his hands up in apology. He knows it's a leg he shouldn't have won, but he's got it in the bag.
He's got high expectations, and under high-pressured situations, he looks $1 million.
96. Mike to require 164.
He's boss in this leg in the scoring phase again, Mike Didecker. That'll do from that position. It's another last dart into the treble 20 that just makes things a lot easier when he returns. And Mensur Suljovic is not doing a great deal to make things difficult for him.
It was that 81 finish, that 81 with the last dart to leave that 80 finish.
57.
It was beautiful.
64.
To go 1 away, no pressure coming back from Mensur Suljovic. Double 8, resets, refocuses, and hits with real aplomb. 4-2.
Well, you'd expect a guy who walks on stage to Bob Marley to be pretty chilled out. But why wouldn't you be chilled out when you Mike Didecker? When you've proven to yourself this year what you are capable of.
Relations on the doubles in this match. It's professional, and it looks like it's going to be enough. But Mensur will scrap.
Well, he is scrapping. I wasn't sure he was going to at the start of this leg, but treble 20 and double top would have meant there's no more fight for Mensur to do.
60.
Pretty much almost written off the chances of Mensur Suljovic. With that set-up play, you'd expect at least a dart. That dart will be double top to stay in this match.
37.
Well, just like against Michael Smith, he's had 4 darts at double, he's hit 2 of them. And that's not enough chances, because Mike Didecker puts him away. It's back-to-back 5-2 defeats for Mensur Suljovic, who hangs over the precipice of elimination for the Grand Slam. But Mike Didecker is right back in it in Group E.
Opportunity to, it's this man.
Yes.
Because it'll turn around and bite you.
Yeah.
140.
Found a way with the last start. No one's better at putting one in where there doesn't seem a gap. His darts get in where water can't, Luke Humphries.
106.
Big moments.
They can't afford any leaks here.
38. He's looking at double 19 for double top.
Unlikely hold of dart, a hold of throw here on the double 12. Double 6. Last chance saloon.
18.
Surely Luke Humphries punishes this.
Luke, you require 40.
Yeah, I don't believe he misses this. I still don't believe he... Oh, look. I thought I was playing it safe there as well. You need a bit of luck.
You need to throw it harder than that. And he does. We always say attack the first start.
Yeah.
And he
takes this out. Oh, what a finish this would be. That would have been spiteful, would have been dirty darts.
And you can tell by his body language, he's starting to feel that he has the capacity to make these shots.
Yeah, I agree. He off-fancied that. double 12, now double 6. Well, that was all a bit rushed, wasn't it? It's exasperated.
Understandably. Because he's now back in a level match where his opponent has the advantage of throw. And essentially best of 5 legs.
Yeah, on any other given day, could have been 4-0 up.
Superb answer, the best answer.
Yeah.
And a better finish.
Well, it's not a good finish if you don't get a pop at it.
And James looking so likely in just the last couple of minutes.
Incredible, isn't it? Look at the way Mickey Mansell turned it round against Robby John.
But an academic finish in a lot of occasions for Luke Humphries on a double 5. Yes, he's back.
180, 130. He does not want to relinquish the title that he holds. Well, being on 128 when your opponent's throwing on 256 is okay if they don't hit a 2 treble visit, but he has.
Yeah, just beautifully done there. James Wade, though, not a care in the world if he gets double 10.
Oh, literally moved the wire.
On his old favorite.
Big moments for Luke Humphries here.
Yeah, he over-adjusted that second dart.
Yeah, couldn't quite find it, could he? That's what he does. It's 3-3. It's been the only leg of the match where Luke Humphries has not had darts to win that leg.
Some brilliant attacking darts from the two of them the last little while.
Yeah, they're showing their class, aren't they? Luke averaging just below a ton. James been way more erratic, averaging just above 85, now 86.
45.
Wow. A really big opportunity for Luke Humphries, and great adjustment there. Threw it past that other dart, but the third dart let him down a bit.
Yeah, single 18 would have made him feel better about himself. Oh, this is a great visit. This is why these players win things. They're capable of doing it when they have to do it. You don't want to leave this scruffy. That is not scruffy. Huge moments coming up here.
Oh, the biggest of pressure on this double A, double 4, 1 dart, or you might get broken. And he gets it. That's all he needed. James Wade lives up to his rep.
If he'd have walked away without a ton plus, he'd have been annoyed.
94.
Oh.
No finish. So 6 darts from 256 for James Wade. A 140 would be the ideal for him. Now we might not even leave the finish.
100.
Good last dart. It keeps Humphries bang under it.
Well, Humphries lost his first match to a 1-4, 1 out by Robby John Rodriguez. He could lose this match to a 1-5-6.
Oh my! Oh, that's unlucky. You heard the click from dart 1 to dart 2. Just deflected down instead of in.
It was a very heavy contact between the barrels.
Was.
So James Wade, 56.
To knock out the world #1, the world champ, and the reigning Grand Slam champion. He's out. Luke Humphries is out. He's got one more game to go, but it doesn't matter. He cannot get through now. He cannot go through to the knockout phase. An absolute darting disaster for the Grand Slam champ. James Wade lives to fight another day. Coming up next, we have Michael Smith, and he takes on Jermaine Wattimena.
Spoke to him at the beginning of the year as well, and he confirmed. I had a little chat with him today. I said, where's the form coming from? It's a multitude of many things, including lots of practice. He's not wanting to practice on his own. He's playing local league. He's putting himself, he's
Jermaine
putting himself into positions like this where he's getting that one dart or a double.
Is it enough? Not on this occasion. Michael Smith is poised. Treble 15 or 19. The 15's route. Cannot get the bullseye. This for 2-0. Jermaine Wattimena in a race to 5. Double 8 pinned again. The machine gun is firing tonight. Dortmund fan. He's got a team in the Netherlands. I think it's Ajax. Evidently he's playing to the Wolverhampton crowd here. More boyhood clubs than Robby Kean is Jermaine Wattimena.
97.
I think that's a tactic that so many players are using now to wear the colours of the area. But he has been letting the darts do the talking. Even on the floor, he's putting himself into good positions. He's getting to regular last 32s and not kicking on from there, Jermaine. But good things, he's winning games, that belief's there. What has that European Championship done to him? How can he finish the year?
Well, if Jermaine wins this, Mansell Suljovic is out on the same scrap heap that contains the world #1 and defending champion Luke Humphries. And he's looking pretty good here for another breaker throw and a 3-0 lead.
And similar to that 68 finish in the previous leg.
96.
These are the types of finishers. If you're going to win matches, if you're going to win titles, it's tops his time. It's 3-0. Super quick, super fast, super impressive.
And I think we see another benefit there of Jermaine just slowing down his throw a little now. We're not sure whether he's going for treble 8 or forced to scamper over to the 18s but can't get the treble.
He's looking superb, and look what he's left again round about that. 64, 68, 72. He's getting himself down. He's getting opportunities.
102.
But this time there's a lot of pressure coming back from Smith.
Double 12. 4-0 Jermaine Wattimena, and the world #2 is getting railroaded here. $14 for the machine gun. He is sailing towards the top of Group E.
Keep believing he can get more opportunities. I expected that double 8 to go. I think he did the way he was playing. But Michael Smith, that's why he's a champ.
4-1 for Michael Smith in this game. They're only in leg 6. But once again, Jermaine Wattimena hits back.
What a response. Rat-a-tat-tat, we said this game would be. And that's what it's turning out to be. Wattimena with another big chance.
Needs a treble. Juggle the dart. Cannot find it.
88.
But a fantastic last dart. With 76, it looked inviting, didn't it? But it's only going to be one dart. It's back at tops.
56.
Wattimena with more match darts, and this time he takes his chance. And Michael Smith, the former champion, is beaten, only getting one leg. He's still in the tournament, but he faces a massive shootout with Mike De Decker as Wattimena sails through.
Yeah, both could still go through.
Yeah. I mean, I think that is entirely possible even. You know, no matter how they play or they perform in this match, they'll know what they need to do in their last match.
It's the most likely outcome. The odds would suggest that. Do you remember when 170s, John, were hardly ever hit? Now it's like every session.
Yeah, it used to be the big fish. Now it's just a fish.
Yeah, it's just a guppy.
Another one in the sea.
3 darts at tops, 3 low darts. 16 for tops for a 104.
That was beautiful to look at. The placement of that tops, dead center, weight-wise.
Every one of those darts, John, was thrown with authority.
First to a finish, as you'd expect with the throw and a 180 in there. But Gary not to be left behind as a 180 of his own.
He's not happy. He's not happy with the board here.
Well, I think despite that, he might just get a chance to break a throw here.
Yeah.
To level.
51. Bullseye. Yeah, it's the way he's throwing them. That last start did not go in well at all.
Well, let's see how precise Michael can be here. It wasn't too bad. Could get underneath it? No.
6. Gary Lequan, 35.
For a level game and a break back. 20 left. That's awkward. Got to move. It wasn't awkward at all. Wow.
Those first, the single and the first attempted double were both significantly lower than he wanted them to be.
What I find that unusual for Gary, he's said many times he's not a fan of double 10.
Maybe he liked the short adjustment over, but that first start, the single, he still got it. But it was like a good inch and a half lower of the center of that single.
It was not. I thought he would have had to have moved, but obviously there was an avenue for him. Look how they were thrown. They were thrown way better. And Gerwen's got to watch himself here, because all of a sudden Gary Anderson is in the ascendancy. Well, Michael was watching himself, and he's watching himself very well.
This is the sort of stuff we were expecting from the outset. They've gotten here.
Gary against Ryan Joyce in a 5-1 demolition of Ryan, average 113, and he's been doing stuff like that on tour all year. It's ridiculous the numbers that Gary Anderson's been putting in away from the big stage.
As many times as they played each other, Wayne, there's still pride about who wins. Double 8. And Gary gets ahead with a hole to throw. There's still a pride they're playing for. There's a passion in there. You can see it now in this match.
Yeah.
A determination to not be the loser at the end of this particular game.
Yeah. Oh, that was late. That wouldn't have felt comfortable, let me tell you. You can't really have a poor leg when you're effectively playing the best of 3, but if you are going to have one, make it on your opponent's throw, which is what is happening with Michael here.
And I think what we're seeing in the numbers and the average difference and everything else, it's reflecting their games at the moment in general.
Yes.
But they're still both giving everything they got in the moments. Double leg for a 136, leaving Michael van Gerwen at 298. What a hole to throw. Michael, he's having none of capitulating though.
Kean van Veen earlier averaged 114. Still managed to crank it up.
It wasn't just one visitor too.
No.
93.
Never seen so many 3-figure numbers. Look at them. Can't make them out.
Well, he's going to need 2 big trebles here to threaten van Gerwen. Not there, and it's looking so much likely it's going to be a deciding leg.
If it does go 4-4, Michael's done well to make it go 8 legs.
There's an opening though. Gary said, wait a minute, you only got 40, you left 88? Wait a minute.
Oh.
I'm going to leave a double. I'm going to leave a double, man.
He is. He has left a double, John. This simply has to go. Bullseye.
Oh, the joys of pressure and coming through under it. Clutch dart from van Gerwen.
Taken out a 104, an 80 and an 88. Gary at a 136 before that. Poor visit from Michael.
Oh, and the punishment comes. First start. Only the first start. So maybe some hope for MVG here.
Needs all 3 really, doesn't he? A little bit of nerve here, I think.
59.
That first start didn't go in very well.
Well, there's no doubt about it in this match, and you look at the averages for the match, and Gary's played way superior to Michael.
He's been in every leg, Michael. Gary, isn't he?
Yeah, but given that, how well has Michael performed to force this last leg?
100%.
In a sense of timing.
Yeah, they're both in, pal. That's in as well. Well, it's come to this point. Michael needs to take this out. He's good, but he's not that good.
And didn't really pressure.
That's the win for Gary Anderson. He beats his friend and sometimes enemy, Michael van Gerwen, by 5 legs to 4. Gary will go top. Michael van Gerwen will live to fight another day where he will have to beat Ryan Joyce in what will be a playoff match, effectively.
It just looks comfortable. He's probably been in here maybe about 3 hours now and just got himself ready for this moment. Special things normally happen when he's on that stage these days.
Chipping his way down, leaves himself a 1 treble combo. Dimitri van den Bergh already under pressure in this opening leg where he did have the throw.
Luke 104.
4/16s, is that the plan? It is. And he's got him, double top.
84. Dimitri require 133.
I sense that Dimitri van den Bergh has to be immaculate in this game. He's got to find his A+ game. Worrying things, the fact that one of his key components to his success is the psychology of the game. He's not talking a good game at the moment. Can he find something? Chance for Littler.
Double 10. When you say it's a chance, if it's Luke Littler on double 10, it feels like an uber chance, doesn't it? Break a throw, 1-0. Is to be competitive at the top of the game. And players will spend years honing their techniques and how to deliver the dart to the board in the best possible way. Luke Littler has won titles this year when he's been mucking about, changing how he throws the darts, what darts he is throwing. It is something that most pro players would not even dream of doing, let alone be able to achieve successfully.
Well, on that 180, that last dart came out different to the other two. And it's tops for a 2-0 lead. Wowzers.
He is yet to lose a leg, the Grand Slam of darts, Luke Littler. 5-0 against Kean Barry in a game that lasted less than 7 minutes. It is 2-0 here. We've been going for 3.5.
This is where Dimi will have to use all that strength of character. I think he gets hurt down when he's criticised about the breathing, the taking.
Decent visit by Dimitri to get himself back in the leg, but starting on the ball for Luke. Ball 20. Not found. I thought for a moment he might look at 2 bullseyes with a life of that 25, but not feeling quite that flash at the moment.
Quite simply, it's in the infancy of this match, but this has to go for Dimitri. He needs the treble 19. Worrying moments for the Belge.
Double 10 once again. Pinned by Littler. Everything is going according to plan for this young man.
Just a joy to watch. We've got the best seat in the house here.
Bullseye there for Littler, the extra 5 points as opposed to a single 20 gets him to a finish. Dimitri needs a couple of trebles to get there, and that won't do.
64. 167.
Does Littler try to take this out in this visit? No, he does not. It's sensible stuff from Littler. He's here to do a job. Although, has left himself that 30. It'd be interesting if he goes 10 double 10 or straight at the double 15.
Yeah, he looked over to his family, a little nod to say this is going. I was surprised with the second dart. Loves this part of the board.
10 double 10 it is. And he pins double 10 again. He is 4 out of 5 on the doubles. He is 4-0 up. He has won 9 legs out of 9 in the Grand Slam so far. He is averaging 110 again.
Weaknesses of what Dimitri's been saying. Dimitri's not talking a good game at the moment. Dimitri has beat players in the mind. Littler's just winning the games on that board.
Well, Dimitri just feels like he's playing a game against himself here. Just having a little throw, he's smirking to himself. He's not in this contest. He has not had a dart at double in this match.
Well, I think he will after these 3 darts here, but I'm just watching Littler. I think he really wanted that last one to go in the single 19 to leave the big finish 170. Incredible counter of the game. But Dimitri will have his first dart. There will be pressure on it.
100.
This is your time, Dimitri, just to get back in this game. He's playing with that little wry smile on his face, you can see. He knows he's up against, he knows he's a massive outsider. But that's what he can do. Good lad.
There'll be no whitewash. Luke Littler has lost a leg at the Grand Slam of darts. 105 would get him to a finish. Needs his treble second dart. Can't get it.
Yeah, and you don't think of the 180 on the 272. You're absolutely right. He was probably thinking of the 105 to get him down to a finish. But this could be the beginning of the end. It's been magnificent. It's been a real joy. It's been effortless.
Well, that's it. It's 110 average from Littler, and it doesn't look like he's broken a sweat. It is just pure control. 16 for double 10. That's the route. Double 5. Well, double 10 missed by him, but double 5 tidies it up, and he has cleaned up Dimitri van den Bergh, because Luke Littler is dominating Group F. He will go through to the knockout rounds of the Grand Slam on his debut. It's another big average, another big performance, and what a debut he is having at the Slam Dunk.
It's just the way he makes it look ridiculously good.